Britney Spears is rightfully calling out her sister, Jamie Lynn, again. But it's TMZ's headlines lately that really have me worried. I really think they're trying to kill her. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Have you seen TMZ lately and what they're doing to Britney? Britney has settled her case, which is frustrating, and we did a whole video on it and our feelings on it. And yesterday during our live, we talked specifically about this case, which I wanted to bring to you again because I'm incredibly bothered by this psychiatrist who weighed in on Britney needing a new conservatorship and the fact that he would inject her with meds ASAP. This clip is so disturbing. Even Harvey Levin's like, but they've been milking this and using this now and doubling down on things to try to terrorize and bully Britney Spears. And I'm just not having it. I want to call it out for the record. I want these pieces to be out there. And yes, Britney did call Jamie Lynn the B word again. Good for her. Jamie Lynn is a B word and deserves it every time. We'll get to that in a second because some of you may want to see that shade. But let's rewind a bit. First, TMZ came out after the settlement with she's completely dysfunctional, in danger of going broke. They reported this, which a lot of people came forward and were like, this is nonsense. And it is nonsense. I'm sure she's been spending money. She hasn't been able to spend a lot of money in her life. It's her damn money. She can spend it how she so fits. Leave her alone. This is where things took even worse of a head. And I want to play this clip from Dr. Sophie. And we have an update on Dr. Sophie, but let's watch what Dr. Sophie said.
Say you about what we're hearing now about Britney. Does this surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me at all because the conservatorship was there for a reason. And even though, like you said, it might not have been, with the right person, the actual process needs to be in place because when you have a mental illness to this degree, you need that kind of structure, supervision, and most importantly, to take your medication. And I think that's probably what's happened here. This is a no medication situation.
So they're basically, if you are mentally ill, they are allowed to then, by court order, force you in a conservatorship and do whatever they say. That's actually not how the law works. Conservatorships are for people who can't speak or have, dementia or serious things. That's what conservatorships were for. But Hollywood now wants to make these conservatorships be for any celebrity that's seemingly ill. Why is Britney always the one that we're so focused on? There's so many other celebrities I'd put further on the list than Britney.
Why do you say that?
Well, because of the erratic behavior, the manic-y spending of money, recklessness, destroying people around her. No one feels safe around her. No one can control her. She's out of control on many levels.
Based on what evidence? Are you her doctor, sir? What are you basing this off of? TMZ reports? Her dancing on Instagram? How are you diagnosing a woman you've never seen in person? And if you have seen her in person and I'm missing something, well, then how do you still have a medical license if you're speaking this out of turn about a client? Either situation, Dr. Sophie, you are so out of your depth and so off base. I can't imagine why anybody, especially a celebrity, would want to be anywhere associated with this lunatic. I'm just in shock. I've tried to reach out to him to get him on the show because I'd love to hear from him directly. I'd say it to his face, sir. How on earth can you justify this? Based on what analysis have you done? As Lewis said in our live, are you Dr. Spiegel from the Johnny Depp trial? Did you watch the guy who watched Johnny Depp's movies to decide if he was unwell? I mean, this is so unprofessional, amateur, and scary. But it gets worse.
Doctor, so what is the answer then? How do you treat a patient that has those sort of issues?
Well, these kinds of situations run into a wall eventually. Either she'll hurt herself, she might hurt someone else, or she could be 51-50 because she's not being able to take care of herself. And any of those situations will push her to a place where then medication can be given to her against her will.
Medication against her will. Just take it. Like we tried the first time. See, everybody?
You tell me if I'm wrong here. I don't see a world in which a judge would put Britney under another conservatorship because of the public outcry there was in the first case, whether it was misplaced or not.
Notice how he even says whether it was misplaced or not. Harvey, this is to protect everybody. This isn't even just about Britney. So you support a conservatorship just locking down a celebrity if they are a little bit off. Like, what planet are you on? I thought you were a lawyer. This is so egregious and disgusting how TMZ and this doctor are trying to normalize conservatorships for all of you. This is such a scary report, and the underlying tones of all this is that this should be normal. If this is decided by a judge system, no matter how corrupt it may be, well, why are we so outraged?
Just don't see that happening.
Well, I understand that, but at the end of the day, hopefully a judge would make the decision in the best interest of that patient. And if that's what she requires, even for a temporary amount of time, that's what she would require.
Doctor, is there any argument that could even be made that getting out from under the conservatorship was a horrible thing for Britney Spears, as we sit back and now obviously have watched what's happened?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so absolutely, he says. The slavery that she was under, being forced to work against her will and hyped up with lithium and never seeing her kids being used against her while her family took all the money. Was that the right thing, doctor?
Hindsight's 20/20, but look at it. She slowly is unraveling. And it was in place and she wasn't unraveling. She might not have been happy, but she was stable.
She may not have been happy being a slave to her family who was using her and abusing her, but she was stable.
What would you do if you were taking care of Britney Spears? What would be the first thing you'd do today to get her help?
Medication. Put it in her. If she doesn't want to take it, I would inject it in her.
Wow, that's
Even he's like, whoa, dude, careful there.
you were quick to answer that. There's no question in your mind.
No, she needs medication. She's out of control.
No, she's out of control. And have you met her, doctor? That's the real issue. Have you met her? Well, follow up to this. Thank you to BJ. You can make a complaint to the board of this man's license right here. You can go do it. Again, this is what BJ has shared. It's quick and easy to report a doctor of medical to the medical board. If you would like to do your part, you can go to that surprise witness on Instagram TV. I think she has it all over. You can file your complaint, get the information here. She even gives you all the information. And this is, I guess, all public record. But there you go, Dr. Sophie. And that's not the only one. Britney stands out there as well, reporting him to the California Medical Board, saying he would inject Britney with medication against her will. This guy is deplorable. Deplorable. And so is TMZ for allowing it and giving him. Harvey knew better. Harvey knew better. Let's just go one more story here. Jessica Simpson issues money warning to Britney. Cool it on the vacations. Now, watch what actually happens.
Hi, Jess. How are you? Good. Quick question. You famously go on all these awesome vacations, private chefs, bungalows in Mexico, all sorts of things.
I don't know, spring break is a vacation. It's
Right?
kids.
How easy is it to spend crazy money on these trips?
My mom, that trip was on my mom, so it was free for me.
Your mom does it?
Yeah.
Look, people are worried that Britney is spending too much money on these
Look at
vacations,
this,
right?
all in the
How
witness. All in the witness. And literally, she never brought up Britney. Didn't even really address me.
easy is it to spend that kind
Britney does us. How easy is it to spend that kind
of
of
money on these kind of trips?
Oh,
You
I
know?
think you could blow all your money on vacation.
Oh, you
You could blow all your money on vacation. Fact. What the hell does this have to do with Britney?
could, huh? If you're not careful,
You're not careful.
right? Or if you have mom doing it for you.
But memories are worth more.
But memories are worth more. There's no shade to Britney whatsoever in this clip. It's just a paparazzi TMZ reporter who's out there trying to stir up drama so they can say, Jessica issued a warning to Britney Spears. Cool it on the vacations. I mean, she didn't really issue it to Britney. She issued it to everybody because you led the witness and tried to get her to say what you want. And that's what they do all the time here. That's what they do all the time here. They want to control the narrative. And I think they want to push her like they've always done to another breakdown or death. I really firmly believe it at this point. I think TMZ is so deplorable in what they do to her. It's unreal. And it's scary, man. And this Dr. Sophie, man, but as teased, yes, Britney has called her sister out again. She is faking the English accent because her new assistant, I guess, is English. And you see a moment.
We're going horse riding.
We're going horseback riding.
And we're going up these windy hills, and we're all just kind of like, where is this going? Now we see a white school bus. That's kind of sharp. That's really sharp. Nina, can I talk like you now?
Yes, please.
Nina, can I talk like you now? So now she's like, I want to talk in the British accent. That's sharp.
It's really sharp. It's very, very sharp. I'm gonna get a little louder. That is very sharp. A white school bus. I've never seen a white school bus. It's kind of loud. Very loud. Oh, wow, it keeps going. This is real vineyards. It feels like a vineyard. It is a vineyard.
Oh my God, she put her hand out the car. Call the police. Get her arrested. She's out of control. She's injuring people.
A to the motherfucker men. Yeah, A to the motherfucker men. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Keep going. We'll fall in those people right there. I've never seen a Jeep with a back end, right? People like that is serious, like camping gear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go camping gear. 100%. That's cool. Have you guys been camping before?
I have, a long time ago.
My sister did on a TV show, and they bathed her in the jungle. Oh shit.
Oh.
She said, bathe me, because I'm like stuck in the jungle and I miss my kids. Oh, cater to me, little bitch. Now what would we do in the jungle?
Oh. Spiders. I don't like spiders.
I'd be peeing in the bushes and Nina would like be saying, you can't do that, you're gonna get a vagina rash. Don't do that, Britney, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get a baby booty rash. I've got to go get her ointment for her booty.
That's true.
Look, I don't know about you. I find it encouraging to see her having fun with her people, laughing, playing along, going on these trips. Good for her. She's out and about. She's with people. She's living her life. That's what Britney Spears should do. But no, rambling new video. Look, she's never been the most organized on Instagram. Sure, I'll give her that. But she definitely doesn't care what everybody thinks, and she does it her way. And as she should, she's a legend and an icon. Leave her alone. Chris Crocker was always right. Leave Britney alone. You're going to get her killed. This is insane. And this doctor, this disgusting sociopath, diagnosing a woman he's never met so seriously. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. And I hope more people complain about this guy because it's just disgusting. And what do you think? How frustrated are you getting at TMZ? I want to hear your thoughts. Also, if you just haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the bell for all alerts, and smash the thumbs up. Appreciate all you guys for finding this channel. Popcorn Planet covers you all the pop culture news and stuff. So hit that button, smash the like, and let me know your thoughts down below. We'll see you in the next video.